This is Ford Takeaway, sponsored by your Southern Quality Ford dealers.
Kellen Moore said after Sunday's win, he believes the Saints are building something, and it's hard to argue with that. Last week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were in a playoff spot when the Saints beat them. This week, the Carolina Panthers were in a playoff spot when the Saints beat them, 20-17. And in this game, all three phases contributed in the fourth quarter, which I think was the Saints' single best quarter of football so far this season. Now let's start with special teams. Charlie Smith has all Saints fans smiling. First of all, he's been good. 5 for 5 on extra points, 4 for 5 on field goals. As a team, the Saints are still last in the NFL in field goal percentage at 71%, but Charlie Smith is hitting 80% of his field goals right now. And of course, the 46-yard game winner was enormous. Smith said he wasn't nervous and he didn't look nervous. In fact, he taunted the Carolina bench as the ball went through the uprights. That is not something you do if you're overwhelmed by the moment. Smith has a cannon for a leg and a chance to be the Saints kicker for a long time. And maybe the most important thing, his teammates love him. Chris Olave said after the game, "I knew he was going to knock that down. That's my boy right there." And this might sound stupid because he is from Northern Ireland, but there's something about Charlie Smith that is just very New Orleans authentic. And he drilled that game winner. At number 3, Brandon Staley has been superb in his first year as the Saints defensive coordinator. And in the fourth quarter, everything he dialed up worked. Bryce Young actually had a great game for 3 quarters. His passer rating was 121 after 3. He's played 43 NFL games. That would have been the 3rd best game in his career ever, except for the fourth quarter. In the fourth, his passer rating fell to 56, which is terrible. In that fourth quarter, with the game on the line, the Saints got a stop on a 4th and 1, and then they forced 2 punts. It was a great final quarter for the D. At number 2, Tyler Shuck was outstanding again with the game on the line. It was a slow start. The Saints couldn't get much rolling in the first half, and Shuck's numbers were okay at halftime. In the second half, though, he caught fire. His passer rating in the second half, 119. Just for comparison, Matthew Stafford has the best passer rating in the NFL over the course of the season. That's at 112. And what was most impressive about Shuck was he was at his best in the biggest moments of the game. The 2 fourth-quarter drives were nearly flawless, and that goes across the board. With the game on the line, Tyler Shuck got better, so did Chase Young and Charlie Smith, and that is how you win ball games. And at number 1, the momentum is building. After the loss in Miami, the Saints were 2-10, and somehow the Saints didn't quit on the season. The fact that Kellen Moore has his team playing this hard with this much emotion in week 15 of a lost season says a lot about Kellen Moore. And it's not just the young guys. Veterans seem to be all in too. The last 2 weeks, at least for me, have been very confidence-inspiring. It feels like the Saints have already hit rock bottom, and they are now rising. And that's my 4 takeaways from a really fun win over the Carolina Panthers.